Hey there, little friends. Today's video is about climatology. Climatology is the study of climate and how it changes over time. This science helps people better understand the atmospheric conditions that cause weather patterns and temperature changes over time. This field of science focuses on recording and analyzing weather patterns throughout the world and understanding the atmospheric conditions that cause them. It is sometimes confused with meteorology, which is the study of weather and weather forecasting. However, climatology is mainly focused on the natural and the artificial forces that influence long-term weather patterns. Scientists who specialize in this field are called climatologists. In recent times, climatologists have increasingly focused their research on the changes in Earth's climate that have occurred since the industrial age. Earth has been growing more and more warmer as human industry has expanded and released more carbon into the atmosphere. This effect, called global warming, is a particularly important object of study for climatologists. By studying global warming, climatologists can better understand and predict the long-term impact of human-caused climate change. Early climate researcher Edmund Halley published a map of the trade winds in 1686 after a voyage to the southern hemisphere. Benjamin Franklin first mapped the course of the Gulf Stream for use in sending mail from the United States to Europe. Climatology has several branches, although opinions vary on how they should be divided. Let's know a bit about them. Physical climatology. It examines and explains how climate can shape topography and geographical systems. For example, it seeks to explain how glaciation is one factor capable of forming valleys and mountains, how extreme flooding events will change a landscape. Dynamic climatology. It examines and handles everything to looking at short-range or short-term weather patterns to long-term climate effects from natural or human-influenced causes. Synoptic climatology. This branch of climatology is concerned with circulation patterns within the atmosphere, paying particular attention to how these circulations create differences in climate between either topographically comparable or geographically close locations. Applied climatology. This is about studying what is actually happening now rather than climate theory of what will happen or the use of theoretical models to predict events in the short or long-term future. Now let's talk a little bit about the different kinds of instruments climatologists use for their work. A thermometer measures the air temperature. A barometer measures air pressure. A sling psychrometer measures relative humidity using the cooling effect of evaporation. A rain gauge measures the amount of rain that has fallen over a specific time period. A wind vane is an instrument that determines the direction from which the wind is blowing. An anemometer measures wind speed. The cups catch the wind, turning a dial attached to the instrument. The dial shows the wind speed. A windsock is a conical textile tube which resembles a giant sock, designed to indicate wind direction and relative wind speed. Weather maps indicate atmospheric conditions above a large portion of the Earth's surface. A hygrometer. This measures the water vapor content of air or the humidity. A weather balloon measures weather conditions higher up in the atmosphere. Weather satellites are used to photograph and track large-scale air movements. Finally, your eyes. These are one of the best ways to help detect the weather. Always keep an eye at the sky, and usually you will know everything about the weather. So those are the few interesting facts about climatology, little friends. I'll see you in another video with another field of study that starts with T. Until then, take care, goodbye.